Good morning, everybody. We are here Tuesday morning. The market was closed yesterday. Happy 4th of July to everybody. It is the 5th of July. I know that, but I wanted to say it to everybody in the chat right now. We've got Frank first in the chat, as always. What's going on, Frank? Lucky's thoughts. How you doing? Chris, Nick F, good morning to you. Pudgy, DD214, Frank, Swole Team 6, YMB Fight, Cassie Shredder, and FIRST Samanino. What's going on, man? Let's check out what's going on in the market because it is red today. My gosh, it's red today. What do we have right now, guys? We got AMC sitting at $12.84, down 5% on the day. Shiba Inu coin, 1021. It is down 2.5% on the day. GameStop, 121.24. It is down 1.5% on the day. The SPY trying to bounce back a little bit, sitting at 375.50. It is down 1.5% on the day. The Nasdaq trying to bounce back a little bit, sitting at 1193 right now. It is down 0.5% on the day. GameStop down 1.5%. BR Therapeutics down 12.5%. AMC down 5%. Shiba, Ethereum, and Bitcoin all down on the day. Sundial down 1% on the day, $32.96. Mullen Auto, $3, down 4.5% on the day. CEI, $36.74, down 3% on the day. SPY, $375.22, get a little red line on there, down 1.57% on the day. BBIG, $1.15, down 10%, 9% on the day. Highcroft, HYMC, down 7% on the day. $1. Netflix. Wow, Netflix up a little bit right now. 0.5% on the day, $180.80. We've got Redbox sitting at $5.32 right now, down 13% of the day. Clovis down 9.5% of the day, $2.58. Boxed down 7% of the day, $1.75. Revlon $5.04, down 2.5%. Lunk down 8.5% right now, $11.70 right now. My gosh, guys, it is a red day in the market. I cannot believe the brutality that we are seeing here. Hopefully, we get a little bit of a turn. Don't know what you guys want to watch down here. We'll keep Bitcoin on the chart for now. But hopefully, we get some action and we see some rebounding here because it is nothing but red. That same shirt. Nice, Shredder. It's a good shirt, man. Thoughts on Shatoshi's big announcement. YNB fight. I hope it's a big one, man. I hope it's a big one. Breaking your silence after like 3 weeks. It better be good. Hey, Clay Dude, what's cracking? What's going on? C-Angles64, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing very well today. I'm doing okay. I would like the market to be red or green, but it is red. What's up, Clay Brown fam? AMC Trapper in the house, baby. Trapero, what's going on, man? Trap, boom, boom. Elena Simon, yeah, Paul Wright, heck yeah. Oh, what up, bro? Had a meeting all week last week. That's why I wasn't talking much, but I'm back. Hemi Live, good deal, man. Glad to have you in here and glad to have you back. Cassie, we get the 13-month member chat. Taco Tuesday and I got my diamond. Boom, baby. And that's what I'm talking about, Cassie. We've got that bro diamond, and it is a nice Taco Tuesday. Very good, Cassie. It's been an amazing 13 months. For anybody that does have that the bro diamond out there, thank you guys very much for being a member for 13 months. Really appreciate it, and glad to have all of you guys in here, especially the 13-month member chats. Click! I heard you're mad at Voyager. Simonino. Yes, man. Mad at any. Listen, clearly, I've got crypto on Voyager, and it's locked up. But mad at any exchange that does that to anybody. I do not think that it's right to hold somebody else's money hostage. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, man. A definite thief. Cassie, nice new diamond. Heck yeah, it's a beautiful diamond. Hi, you dude. What's happening? Clay, have you looked at UST and Lunk? Actually, I've not looked at UST, but yes, I have looked at Lunk. Lunk is doing pretty good. The SPY actually seems to be bouncing back right now, guys. Breaking back out. We might run into a little resistance in this area. If it breaks out of it, cool. If not, it does seem like we may be turning back over. It tried to get a little run going on here and ended up curling back. And right now, we do have, I thought it was going to curl back over here, but we do have a third test of this intraday resistance. We're going to have to see what happens on that, but we might be bouncing back there. Cassie, 100. Do you follow Jasmine Coin at all? Unfortunately, I do not. I actually haven't had a lot of people talk about Jasmine in a while. They used to come in here talking about that all the time, but I haven't seen them talking about Jasmine in a while. And no, I've honestly never followed I've never followed Jasmine, so I don't know what it's going on. No idea what price it's at or market cap looks like or anything like that. We can take a look at it if you want, but nah, I unfortunately don't follow it at all. Lung's following UST 100. Well, that's pretty good then if UST is going up. We want it to go up. Voyager not letting people withdraw their money. Why is it? Yeah, Simon, they're not even letting people hit trades, deposits, withdrawals. Literally, you can't touch your money, man. You can't touch your money. Completely frozen. Why is that? Because they are doing what's best for the company and doing what's best for the customers. And during periods of, I guess, liquidity issues and insolvency issues, because of Three Arrows not paying their $500 million loan back, Voyager thinks it's best if they make sure that if they need your money, they have access to it and they can take it. So instead of allowing you to withdraw that, they're going to make sure that if they need it to pay themselves, because the CEO needs to eat, then he wants to make sure he's got your money held hostage so that he can continue to fund his lavish lifestyle. And the best way to do that is by not giving you access to it. I think someone just bought 20 trillion Shiba Clay. People are saying that in another chat. So Fat Kid 1999. Yeah, I did see an article about that this morning that said oh my gosh, I think it was an XRP whale went in and bought 20 trillion Shiba Inu coin. Dude, I don't know if that's the case, man. I don't know if that's the case. Let's see if we can go on Etherscan here and see. I doubt we're able to see all of the transactions. It was definitely going to be a while ago, but if we go to holders, see, that's the thing, man. If you go to holders, we can clearly see that nobody's holding 20 trillion Shiba Inu coin. So, I don't know. Unless this address just came out of nowhere. No, see. This is the latest transaction. All these are out. Going to crypto.com 2's wallet. But this is the only wallet that holds 20 trillion Shiba Inu coin right here. And $200 million worth of Shiba Inu coin. But it doesn't seem to be some whale's wallet. Here's another one. Yeah, a day ago, this wallet received 1,000 Shiba Inu coin. Let's see. This is 20 trillion. 240,000 million billion trillion. Okay. All right, so I actually this could be the wallet they're talking about right here that already holds 48, or that already held 28 trillion. And well, come on, man. I don't know whose wallet this is. So the last two transactions were a $25 trillion Shiba Inu coin transaction and a 20 trillion Shiba Inu coin transaction 35 days ago and 1 day ago. So it is possible that this, I don't know whose wallet this belongs to or what the other transactions in it look like. But yes, this wallet here, the second largest wallet, or the largest wallet out of anything that's not a burn wallet, this has got to be some exchange's wallet. There's no way one dude sitting on $500 million worth of Shiba Inu coin right now and 48 trillion tokens. So I don't know, man. I don't know, but it is possible that this is the wallet they're talking about right here. Just bought 20 trillion tokens yesterday and 25 trillion tokens last 35 days ago. So if they're frozen your crypto, they take your money to pay the debt. When they unfreeze, we still have your crypto and money back for crypto. I mean, no, Hemi, they'll just steal it, man. They'll just steal it, which is what they're doing right now. I'm holding 20 trillion Shib in my dreams. Nice roulette wheel. Yeah, so they get my stuff frozen on Voyager. I'm pretty much getting skeptical that I'll ever see it again. Not cool holding these people's money hostage. No, it is not, Shredder. No, it is not. That is a declaration of war, in my opinion. And you can't steal somebody's money, man. You can't, even if you get it back. If I come over and I steal a $10 bill from you, but I do end up giving it back because somebody tells me to, I still stole that $10 bill from you, right? So essentially what these exchanges have done is they've stolen all of my money and all of everybody else's money that is on their exchange. Even if they do give it back, even if they're forced to give it back, they've still stolen it. So they're nothing but low-life thieves. I have 20 trillion roaches. Messy Marvin. Nice, man. For real, bro. 20 trillion would be heaven. 20 trillion would be what? What did I just say it was? 200 trillion or $200 million? I only have 112 million. Hey, man. You're on your way. You're on your way to 20 trillion. Look at UST. Don't miss that, boss. Yeah. Well, dude, UST is probably just as dangerous as, or if not more dangerous than Terra Luna Classic. So, yeah, if you guys are into risk, check out the UST, boss. And it does look like, guys, the SPY does look like it's trying to break back up. Retesting this resistance for the 5th time here. Getting a little red candle, so we're going to have to see if it curls back under this line right here. We may be back down to the downside, but if it continues to move up here, it looks like it does want to break up and go to the upside now. I'll pull up Link and UST in the same screen. UST, look at what I'm saying, dude. So I don't think that I can pull up UST on the same screen because I'm going to pull UST up over here, and Webull does not have UST. So down 14% today. If we look at a 7-day chart, maybe this is what we're seeing for UST right here. We've got that nice rally that we had a few days ago, yes, where it shot up to 9 cents, dropped all the way back down to 4 cents, and touched 6 cents, and now it's been trading sideways. If we go out and we look at Terra Luna Classic on a 7-day chart, we can see very similar action, yes, that it did jump up there. Not dead on for the same for same, but we are ending in that little same period that we're in right there. So this is the main difference between these two, is that this had I guess a little bit better of a spike initially than Terra Luna Classic did, but it might be like Terra Luna Classic is following Terra Luna USD. Might be following a little bit or lagging a little bit. So could be something to look at. Absolutely, guys, if you want to check out Terra Luna Classic and UST. Let's see. Bro, you didn't sell 200 million Luna at 006 something. You've inspired me to make a YouTube channel. Crypto summons. Do it, man. Why not? If you got the time for it, I say do it. Terra caused the collapse of the crypto world. This is already a fact. Stop blaming each other. Let's build strong crypto world together. Android game. Here's the thing, though. I don't think that Terra Luna Classic caused the crypto fallout. You know, if you look at the prices, Terra Luna Classic wasn't spiraling out of control back in November when things started to peak over. And, you know, maybe with Bitcoin sitting around that $30,000 mark after having lost more than 50% when Terra Luna Classic fell out, yeah, it did trigger some downside. I do believe that Terra Luna Classic had a major impact on some of the centralized exchanges out there. But that's not just because the price fell. That's because these idiot exchanges take your money and they loan them out and try to leverage their positions, or try to leverage your position in a way that they can make money and take on obscene amounts of risk. And that's kind of what we're seeing. They think that everything's always going to go up, and then when it doesn't go up, they lose big because they took much more risk on than they should have been doing. Let's see. Over the last week, look at how Thaws performed together with Loon Panther. Yeah, I mean, that's what we were looking at there. There's a 7-day pattern. Terror caused a collapse. Saw that again. I don't think that it did. Third of the chat, and somehow still ended up late to the chat. Hope everyone enjoyed their for it. Did fireworks on the beach last night. Game changer. Chris, very nice, man. Yeah, people do love doing fireworks on the beach when it comes to 4th of July vacations. Yeah, we want your thoughts on a Jupiter project, plus listing on Coinbase. John, I have no idea anything about Jupiter, man. Is the Lunic burn active now? So, Hemi, I believe that it's active on some exchanges and active in some ways. It's not active on every single transaction, but there are a lot of people who are, I guess, abiding by those proposals. Terra caused Oh yeah, roulette wheel. I do agree with that. The Terra Luna crash caused the market to lose a lot of confidence. That's for sure. Not only did it cause the market to lose confidence, it definitely hit some of the centralized exchanges that were heavy in it. OG Lunatic, respect, man. What are we doing here? Hitting that bell with a hammer 100. OG Lunatic, man, thank you very much for that super chat. Really appreciate it. And guys, hit that bell with a hammer. Do it. Afternoon, Clay. Update on Voyager. Yes, Voyager is still nothing but a bunch of low-life criminals. But as far as updates go, anybody that tried to process a withdrawal prior to, oh God, what was it, July 1st or whatever? Anybody that tried to process a withdrawal prior to them announcing that they're freezing everything, apparently they've said that those withdrawal requests will be, they'll be processed, okay? They're gonna take their good old time to do it because they want to make sure that you guys aren't fraud and all of that. But as far as everybody else is concerned, yeah, it doesn't seem like they care at all about us getting our money back. Also, Clay, is having all your poo on Robinhood at risk of freezing your stuff? Oh, with what's going on with others? You know, Chris, I would say no. Okay, I would say no, but I said no to Voyager as well. Why do I say no? Because I think it's obscene to withhold somebody's money, to tell them they can't have it because you're at risk. I think that's obscene, man. You know, if Voyager is at risk of going bankrupt because people are allowed to take their money, they need to go bankrupt. You can't stop people from having access to their assets. But that's what they're doing. So would I say no? Absolutely. But this world we're living in right now is an upside down, backwards world, man. So I'm gonna say yeah. You know, there's a risk of holding your money anywhere right now, including your bank account. So let's just put it that way. Extreme risk on scenario. And the SPY it's holding this channel right now, guys. The SPY's holding this channel right now and does seem to be retesting this level of resistance and looking pretty strong going into it. So we're going to have to see what happens. It's either going to break out to the upside, or it's going to break down and go back down to this next level of support down here at the 373 range. So we'll see what happens in there. England, good afternoon from England. Shib 420, good afternoon from Ohio. Let's see. When these crypto markets stop bleeding, it will be an insane opportunity to get stronger cryptos on supercell. The BTC will get to 100,000 and over some. Yeah, Frodo, I do too, man. But here's the question. Is Bitcoin gonna hit 1,000 or 100,000 first? That's the question that I need answered. Is Bitcoin gonna hit 100,000 or 1,000 first? Are you in the first group or the latter? I'm in the latter. I did not try to process a withdrawal. Wednesday is the new Tuesday of this week. It'll be okay. Wednesday's the new Tuesday. All right, good. We need a new Tuesday then. We're waiting on Wednesday. Smash them likes and hammer that bell. 100% peace, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to OG Lunatic talking in emojis there. I'm all confused, Shredder. Last Wednesday was Friday. Last Wednesday was Friday. This Wednesday's the new Tuesday. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Nobody knows what day it is. Me too, Clay, but crypto exchanges are not operating like stock exchanges like TD Ameritrade or Robinhood. Yes, but they do have crypto that is tradable on there. So if you're holding your crypto on there and nobody seems to care about centralized exchanges stealing your crypto, you definitely should be concerned about it. Guys, I do think that the powers that are out there right now do want to see cryptocurrency go much lower, and do want to blame a lot of the downfall on the risk associated with unregulated assets, so that they can come out and regulate them. And once they regulate them, you're going to see massive gains, because they want to gain. They want to hit those gains as well. So it does look like the SPY is breaking out of the upside right now. It's breaking out of that channel right here and going back up. The last little level of support or resistance that we're going to have now, that we've broken out of here, is in this area right here. We might start to hit some new intraday highs. So this was about to open here. We retested it and then fell back down pretty hard. We're going to have to see what happens here, and it does look like you got a lot of strength in the SPY going into the afternoon here. So we're going to have to see if it continues to strengthen or if it does fall back down. So watch Coinbase. They're now placing 72-hour holds. Oh my God, Kenneth. Yeah, it's going to be the next string of major crypto exchanges to fail. I really do think that it's orchestrated, and people do want to see it fall down. What you do when you're not crypt dancing? What do I do when I'm not crypt dancing? What are we talking? Like, if I'm not on YouTube, what am I doing? Hanging out with the squirrels. We'll put it that way. I bought 500 billion Shiba Inu coin. It was moving it from Coinbase to my cold storage. It was placed on a 72-hour hold. That's wild, dude. That's wild. They shouldn't be allowed to do that, man. Hey, bro, Woody, I saw that already. It was your inspiration to get on Voyager last week. It was your inspiration to get on Voyager. Yeah, Pudgy. So last week, up until the point where they froze them, yes, I have my crypto on Voyager. The only risk the Voyager has right now is that hedge fund, Three Arrows, doesn't pay them back. And it's a $500 million risk for a company with billions of dollars in assets. If they risk not receiving any of that $500 million, which they shouldn't, okay, they lent it out to Three Arrows, and Three Arrows is being forced to liquidate, and therefore Voyager will receive at least a portion of that $500 million that they lent them out. That one loan, if that one loan can take a business down and cause them to completely shut up shop and cause them to steal investors' funds, that to me is so wildly beyond anything comprehensible by a human being that the only logical explanation is that the people working and running Voyager are not human beings. They're some form of subhuman thief. Speaking of breakouts, how about that Shib? Satoshi give us some good news, send some love for Colorado. Andrew, I don't know if Satoshi gave us any news just yet, man. He said he was going to. He said he was going to get it out last night, and then last night he sent some tweet out that said he was going to be getting it out tomorrow because he didn't want to get it out during the 4th of July. So now we're looking at some sort of a release today, and I don't know if we're going to get it today or not, but he did say that he's going to get us some sort of a news release or some sort of a blog release here. We have not seen it yet that I'm aware of. Using Voyager is like staking without the rewards. Well, using Voyager, yes, is like staking, but at this time, not having any of your crypto at all available. So we're going to have to see if they even give it back. Let's see. It's messed up for people staking on platforms like Coinbase. It's all a mess. Dude, it is a huge mess right now, man. It's a huge mess right now that what these centralized exchanges are doing. What's your thoughts on the 1.2% burn tax and sells for a loon? Yeah, OG lunatic. I like it, man. I like it. Burn taxes like that, I think that if they're implemented, they're going to do two things. One, burn the supply, yes, and encourage longer-term holding. People aren't going to want to burn their coins, so it will encourage them to continue holding their coins and supporting price levels. Do I think that it needs to be implemented everywhere? Not necessarily. So do I think that like somebody like Binance needs to implement it? No. Do I think that they could benefit from implementing it? Yes. I think that, a lot of the supporters of Terra Luna Classic are looking for places who are burning. So if you're currently trading Terra Luna Classic on X exchange, you might move over to Binance because Binance supports it. If you're currently trading on Binance and Binance doesn't support it, then you might move over to a different exchange that does support it. So I think that these exchanges could grow if they're willing to embrace the burn as well. So I think it's a good thing all the way around. And 1.2% is not ridiculous. Let's see, what do you call a bunch of flags rolled up, about to be burnt? What are we talking about, man? Your numbers are incorrect. Pudgy, my numbers or somebody else's numbers, man? Pipe Clay, I just woke up out of Cali. What's the big 24-hour news on Shib? Pepe, man. I think that's how you're going to say your name. Yeah, Pepe. Satoshi has not yet released that news. I tried to look this morning right before the live stream started and did not see anything. He said that he was going to announce it last night and then decided against it because of 4th of July. He was going to announce it today. So we're looking at some sort of a release at least later on today at some point. Let's see. Did you see a whale purchase 20 trillion Shiba Inu, Clay? That's insane. Yeah, so Peter, we were just looking at that, man. We were just looking at that, and you can see on the Ether scan here that this is the wallet. Where are we at? So this wallet here that owns 48 trillion Shiba Inu coin, $500 million worth, is the wallet that made that purchase. You've got 1.5 days ago, 20 trillion coins incoming from the Binance 8 wallet. 35 days ago, it was perhaps even more impressive that this wallet purchased 25 trillion Shiba Inu coin. You're looking at 500, 900,000, 600 million, 700 billion, 25 trillion Shiba Inu coin. So this dude right here is stacking roughly 48 trillion Shiba Inu coin at the moment. Whether or not this is an exchange wallet or an individual's wallet, I'm not 100% sure. But the only Shiba Inu coin transactions here are, we had a 2.6 trillion coin purchase way back here 121 days ago. And then they sold 2.6 trillion coins about a month later. And then they bought 8 trillion coins. And then they sold 2 and 3 trillion. So sold a total of 5 trillion 1 and 2 days later. And then now has purchased 25 and 20 trillion coins over the last 35 days, we'll say, over the last month. But it is definitely wild, man. Definitely some wild gains that they've got there. I'm late, but we in here. So what's the Shib announcement? Got a video on it, Clay. Kalani. No, I don't think that. Let me look, because with everybody asking, I still don't think that Satoshi has made that announcement. He did not make the announcement as of a half hour ago that I saw. So let's see if Satoshi has said anything or posted anything. Yeah, so last from Satoshi is what we got right here, is that Medium is just about done 14 hours ago, so like 10 p.m. Eastern time last night. But out of respect for the 4th of July, he's going to post it tomorrow. So not exactly sure what time it's supposed to be coming out today. It was supposed to come out yesterday, yes. Now he's saying that he's going to post it today, so we'll figure it out when he does get it posted. So as of yet, I see nothing from Satoshi about his big announcement there, so we'll have to find out. And, man, I'm telling you guys, if you're watching the SPY right now, it's really holding up at these levels of support and resistance. So intraday, this level is holding up very well as support, and it looks to retest the intraday high here at 376.21. So bouncing nicely up 75 cents in a matter of 2 minutes. So we're going to have to see if it just continues to channel here or if it does break back down into this range. We'll see what goes on there in a second. Did you see a whale purchase? Yes, I did. Joey Chestnut swallows 63 hot dogs. My gosh. And on in Do Kwon. No. So I did look at Do Kwon earlier this morning, but he's basically just retweeting a bunch of the projects that are going on for for Terra Luna 2.0 out there, and nothing really exciting coming from him in terms of growth or any news. Hey, are we in trouble with Prague Abiora? Should I just take my loss at this point? How long do they have to get above $1? So they're probably going to have quite some time to get back above $1. I think it's 6 months. If they're trading under $1 for 6 months is when their delisting period comes. And then they can get an extension. The extension, I believe, lasts 6 months. So they can basically trade below $1 for an entire year. And then they can either file for another extension or reverse split. So, are we in trouble with them? I don't know if we're in trouble with them. Literally dude, look at it. Look at the day. Netflix. If we take Netflix off here, this day is wasted, man. This day is wasted. The losses are insane. And it's sad to see. It's sad to see day after day after day such losses. You know, Revlon down 1.5%, 6% loss, 10% loss, 10% loss, 7% loss, 9% loss, 2% loss, 4% loss, 1% loss, 6% loss, 12% loss, 2% loss. It's ridiculous how heavy these losses are here. And it doesn't seem to be getting better anytime soon, man. So it's not just Prague or Biora Therapeutics that is down right now. But as far as like being concerned about the dollar mark, dude, Farming was trashed for well over a year, and it's still compliant, man. I would personally take them off the stock exchange if I could. Let's see. Hope everybody had a good 4th. Absolutely, Christian. I hope everybody did too. If you have a 10,000 negative return and you pull out some cash, how come your negative total return goes to 5,000 even though you didn't close the position? Shouldn't it remain the same amount of total loss? That was an example question. So that is your open position that you're looking at. If you look at your total, I don't know where I dropped that coin to. If you look at your total loss, like if you look at your total profit and loss on your broker, yes, you will see the 5,000 realized loss, and you're going to see the 5,000 open loss. But if you're only looking at your open positions, that's where you're going to see the $5,000 or euro or I don't know, whatever, pound. That's where you're going to see the 5,000 open loss at. It closes out that other loss there, and it becomes a realized instead of an unrealized loss. Punish Satoshi. Let's get him. Coach, thoughts on the new Ortex numbers for AMC? Mike, I actually have not seen the new Ortex numbers, man. Joey Chestnut got a bum roast on stage by a protester mid-contest. Took him out and still won. Greatest athlete of all time. I did see... I saw a very quick, 5-second clip of it. I don't even know what the guy was protesting. SPY's hitting intraday highs right now, breaking out of that. And this is what happens, man. You break out of this line, you expect a little bit of a run. This is a 30-cent run, 40-cent run, just on the little bit of a breakout here. And all of a sudden hitting new intraday highs on the SPY here. Nice gains, little 40% candle, or 40-cent candle, not 40%, sorry. 40-cent candle busting out of the intraday highs as the SPY is moving higher. AMC is on its way up. GameStop on its way up. It does seem as though the NASDAQ is turning green here. So it does seem as though we might be having a little bit of an afternoon rally in the overall indices. And in the SPY, although being down 1+% right now, maybe turning if it's able to keep these gains up, and we can actually see green. If it keeps this same pattern and continues to hit new highs here, we can actually see the SPY turn green on the day too. But I did see Joey Chestnut. Yeah, I did see that dude put that dude in a chokehold and basically push him away while he was in the middle of, I don't even know how many hot dogs he had already eaten, but yeah, dude, shut that dude down pretty quick. Hey, whatever is in your hand, please put it down. Bronson, it's my Shiba Inu coin from Pika Power, and I'll put it down when I get bored with it. What's up, Clay? Anything new on Voyager? Any updates? So, Junior, the only update that I've seen came out yesterday, and it is that Voyager will be processing all of the withdrawals that took place before they made their announcement. So the fact that Voyager came out and made the announcement, I believe, on July 1st to steal everybody's assets, If you were able to process a withdrawal or get your withdrawal started prior to that announcement being made, they said that they're going to honor that withdrawal request and pending all security checks and all of that nonsense, give you your money back. Otherwise, no, you're still stuck at this point, like me. Where do you see a baby Doge going? Do you think it will pull a Shib and pump 140%? Baby is burning like crazy month after month. I've done very well with Doge last year. Is baby worth it? So, Kenneth, I don't really know anything about baby Doge. I do see a lot of people talking about it on Twitter. Other than that, I know nothing about it, man. I don't even know what the price is trading at right now, what the daily graph looks like, or anything for that matter. So let's go take a little look-see. Baby Doge. Baby Doge coin. We are down 5% today on Baby Doge coin. Down 5% today. The market cap is $168 million. Fully diluted market cap is $600 million. And let's go year to date, getting hit pretty hard. All time. Oh, dude, it's still got a long way to go down if you're hitting some of those all-time lows there. But yeah, Baby Doge, man. Way too many zeros to even count. So not going to attempt counting those. But can it spike up? Yeah. It can spike up. And like we saw back here at the beginning of 2022, it did have a nice rally. Is it going to be the next Dogecoin? Is it going to have a $40 billion valuation? You know, I don't know in that regard. Are you going to see it 10x, 20x, 100x? It's going to be difficult to see it hit a $16 billion valuation, knowing the competition that it's got out there. But dude, people talk about it all the time on Twitter, so they're obviously not letting it die, man. They're obviously not letting it die. They talk about it all the time. How far do you think our economy is going? Oh, how far down? Warren, a part of me thinks very, very far. Okay, a part of me thinks that it is being set up to be destroyed. Another part of me is a little bit more optimistic, and you know, we might be in for a couple years of GDP pullback. We might be in for a couple years of difficult times, and then we'll rebound. But the other part of me that wants to be doom and gloom says this could get a lot worse. You used to promote Voyager. Was it a paid gig? If so, did they contact you, try to save sponsorship, and explain themselves? Were you given free? No, so Remy, that was for, like, if you signed up, you got $50 in Bitcoin, I got $50 in Bitcoin. It was just a affiliate link promo. So they did not, no, dude. And I even trash talked them in their, not DMs, but in their support part of their app, and they don't respond to anything, man. They don't respond to anything. It's garbage. Do you have any hope with Voyager? Junior, yes, I do have hope with Voyager, man. The hope is that they're just trying to save themselves, and they do. That one day they will open back up, and all of the people who want to continue using them will continue to use them, and then all of the people who, you know, don't like their money being stolen from them will leave the app immediately after things being opened back up, and then whether or not they survive or fail is going to be on them, but they're trying to save themselves in the meantime. The incomprehensible part to me is that they are making zero money while things are frozen. They have nobody making deposits. They have no referrals coming in and new customers. They have nobody signing up for their app. They have no transaction taxes or fees that they are earning there. They are literally just like revenueless. They're stopped right now. So why they would even want that is beyond me. It's going to be pretty difficult for them to do well after they open back up. Pepe, I'm thinking about subscribing to your channel. Not sure. Also, what do you honestly think about VVS Tonic and Doja on Mars? I noticed Zab Radar has been doing well, but pulled back. Dude, so all of those things like Tectonic and Doja on Mars, Anything associated with a centralized exchange right now is, in my opinion, very risky, okay? And anything that is offering a very high staking or very high passive income is going to be extremely risky at this point in time. This crypto winter, so they say, that we are in is I think going to hit a lot harder than it has already hit, man. But if, dude, click the subscribe button. If you haven't clicked the subscribe button already, come on, man. Might as well load up on a BBIG. Wish me luck. Good luck, Swole Team 6. Good luck, dude. I hope it hits for you. Hey, Clay, when do you think Shib could actually reach a penny? What do you think about Luna 1 projects? I don't know anything about Luna 1, but I think it's going to take a long time for Shiba Inu coin to reach a penny. That's a 600 billion. No, that's a $600 billion valuation, right? Because a dollar gives you 500 trillion, 50. No, that's a $6 trillion valuation, $5.5 trillion. I think Shib is going to reach a penny either when we burn like 90 to 99% of the overall supply, or we might have to wait a decade or so to see the overall cryptocurrency market grow into the tens of trillions of dollars. Roulette wheel. Thank you very much for the super chat. Voyager, stealing your money by freezing withdrawals is harsh. I think eventually we will be able to have access to our funds. Yeah, no. It's not harsh though, man. That's not harsh. But I do agree. Like, I think that eventually we will be able to have access to our funds. But let's say, your wallet. Let's say your wallet is sitting on the table, and I come over and I take your wallet. And you say, give me that wallet back. And I say, no, man, this is my wallet now. I'm not giving this back to you. And I hold on to your wallet for like 6 months, and a judge finally tells me that I have to give you your wallet back. How is that not me stealing your wallet? You know what I mean? Like, how's that me not stealing from you? That is me stealing from you and being forced to give it back. So that's exactly what they're doing. Just because there's a possibility that they give it back, just because there's a possibility that I have a change of heart after I steal your wallet and I decide, well, you know what, man, you suffered enough. I watched you not be able to pay your rent. I watched you get evicted because I stole your wallet. You didn't have access to any of your money. And now you're living on the street and I feel bad. So I'll give it back to you. Still stole your wallet, and it wasn't mine. Are you worried with USDC breaking the $1 peg if people begin pulling their money off that exchange, potentially not being able to afford it? I've seen USDC being compared to a Ponzi. So, Kalani, there is a slight difference in the level of concern for USDC and other coins. I should not be worried about that, because USDC is backed up by actual physical dollars. So it's not an algorithmic stable coin like UST was, where it's pegged to a dollar price point because of minting and burning of other coins. It's pegged to, I don't even know what the valuation is, but let's say it's got a $50 billion valuation right now. It's got a $50 billion valuation, and there are $50 billion on hand. That is what they say, right? That it's not a stable coin in the sense that it's algorithmic, but it is backed by actual assets. So that would alleviate my concern. Now, dude, it does seem to be that people lie to you all the time. So yeah, if it turns out to not be backed by physical assets, then I would be a little bit concerned about that. Yes. Let's see. Holding for the next 1.5 years. This administration is out of office and hope the next turns around. Yeah, Kenneth, that is one of the catalysts that a lot of people are looking to, man. But I do think that we've got some potential dark times ahead. Has there been a crypto winter like this before, as in the exchanges acting like they are? So CD Wit, I do not think that the exchanges acted like this back in 2017 and 2018, or end of 2017 into 2018 and through 2020. You could still buy, you could sell, you could still trade, you could still sell, all of that. So no, I think that this is a little different. I think what happened this time is that instead of these exchanges just going out there and letting people buy cryptocurrency, they saw the last bull run and they saw how much money was being made on these massive rallies, and they decided to package up the deposits, loan them out, and create these leveraged derivatives that crypto hedge funds were buying, and that they thought would only ever go up. And now these crypto hedge funds are not paying them back. Now, the fact that the crypto hedge funds are not paying them back it's causing a lot of people to have to freeze accounts because, well, they don't even have the crypto that you deposited, man. If they don't have the crypto that you deposited, they can't give it back. They loaned it out, and now they're trying to get it back. And if they can't get it back for you, well, the best we could do is stop you from trying to get your money back. I just read that Disney's 95-year contract on owning Mickey Mouse is set to expire soon, rendering him public domain. Mickey Inu coin coming soon. I would not doubt it, man. I would not doubt it. I say, show me the money, USDC. Everything in life is guaranteed until they run out of money. Yes, just like the centralized exchanges, man. They loaned it out, now they ran out. Invested in USDC, I will be pulling out my money. They have lost a customer. JJ, yeah, not a bad. Listen, look, I'm not trying to scare anybody into, pulling out or anything like that. I do just find it a little strange that less people are pulling out. I would have imagined more people would have been pulling out than what we're currently seeing. Voyager might not be the biggest exchange, but it's not the only exchange that is stopping customers from getting money. Now we've got 72-hour hold periods. We've got surprise maintenance coming tomorrow on Coinbase, where you will be able to do nothing on the platform. There's a lot going on right now that should be alarming for centralized exchanges, and I would have imagined it would have caused a little bit more of a run. If I come on here tomorrow and tell you that my bank won't let me get my money out of the bank because they said they don't have any funds available, so they've frozen my assets along with everybody else, you'd be concerned, right? You'd probably go to the bank and you'd get your money out of the bank. So what's happening with crypto, except nobody's taking their money out of crypto. They're just letting the exchanges do whatever they want. I have a weird feeling BBIG will pull a Mullen here soon. Swole Team 6. Best thing you could do is invest on a feeling, man. No, dude, listen, if you are getting into BBIG, I hope that it absolutely rockets for you, dude, because BBIG has gotten beat down in price, man, and sitting down here at $1.15 right now is very difficult for a lot of people to see, knowing that it was literally just at $4 a couple of weeks ago. Didn't it hit $4 after hours on one of these days right here? Didn't it hit $4 after hours? I swear it did. Yeah, okay. 418. Hit 418 back on May 5th after hours, and then has been getting blasted ever since, and currently sitting at $1.15 right now. So if you get in, dude, you're at like basically the low, right? Yeah, $1.11 is the low on BBIG, man. So if you're going to get in here, you're at $1.15 right now. $1.11 is the absolute low. And look at this weekly graph right here. It hits $1.11 and then shoots all the way up to $9 per share back at the beginning of 2021. So hopefully you get some action like that if you do decide to get in to BBIG there. But BBIG just barcoding today, not a ton of volume. Hopefully you get some action if you're looking at that there. What are we going? 376.80 on the SPY after touching 377.12. It does seem, ladies and gentlemen, like the SPY might be bouncing back off this level of support today. Coming down and touching all the way down here at this little level of support down here, and then bouncing back and potentially turning green today. So we're going to have to see what the SPY ends up doing there. But 376.90 right now looks like it wants to come back to the upside and break out of a new intraday high. So we can put another little bar right here to see if it hits a new intraday high today after gapping down and having a pretty hard day. This was a nice break of this resistance right here. So we got that going on in the SPY right now. Let's see. Finished third in Bricks Buster tournament this weekend. I told them it's a Burn My Shib reward. Remy, very nice, man. How much was the reward, dude? What was the reward for taking third? I know you were in second place for a while, right? I'm sure executives are loading up on BBIG. Look at these orders. Dude, the executives, yeah, man. If if the executives want it to go up, they're going to load up before they let it go up, man. I don't know. I truly think that the BBIG executives are a little fishy to me. I think exchanges like Robinhood and eToro will do the same thing. James, maybe with crypto, okay? I highly doubt that stockbrokers do that with stocks. See, the stockbrokers doing that with stocks being regulated by the SEC is slightly different. It's the Wild West with these centralized crypto exchanges, man. Nobody's going to tell them that they can or can't do it. So if they want to steal my money, who's going to get the money back, right? Who's going to tell them that they can't do it? If there's no rule saying that they can't do it, what has to happen is somebody's got to sue them, and then the judge has to say, well, they were technically allowed to do it. It was just wrong that they did it. So we're going to make it a law right now that they couldn't do it. And that's the difficult part about crypto. So yeah, if Robinhood wants to steal your crypto, they probably can. If Webull wants to steal it, they probably can. If any of these centralized exchanges want to, they probably can. I highly doubt that they will, but I highly doubted that Voyager would do the same thing. Hey, Fox Sports Bet is a free app to win money. Several games to play. It's the one with Terry Bradshaw. Very nice. Don't know what game we're talking about there, but sports betting would not be my forte. Shib in 10 years will be crazy. Meditation, relax, sleep. I sure hope so. Like all this market turmoil seems like it will never end, and Chicken Little is screaming the sky is falling. I think this is temporary and will be a great opportunity when bottoms. Yeah, Frodo. No, I completely agree, dude. I completely agree. And you are right. It's either going to be an amazing, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, or it really is. Like, the sky really is falling. And either way at that point, dude, we've either got a lifetime opportunity, or we have an opportunity where literally nobody's going to care about money. Right, it's gonna be much different than that. I mean, if the entire U.S. economy does break down and our era is world leaders are over, then I highly doubt people are gonna be that upset about money. It's gonna turn into something much worse. So yes, dude. Either way, I think it's a win-win, man. Either way, I think it's a win-win. Woof, 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 Icaro Ortiz. What's going on, man? Shib Soldier here. Icaro, what's up? Perfect example is ATER. Very little debt, plenty of cash and inventory on hand, shipping costs coming down, sales margins increasing, share price just over liquidation value, a great future value. Dude, a lot of companies are like that. You're absolutely right, man. A lot of companies are like that right now with valuations right above their liquidation values. Like, if you take their book value and you were to liquidate all of their debt and you've got their assets left, these companies are basically just trading at the value of their assets, man. It's like selling your gold for scrap. Instead of making a nice, beautiful gold ring or something and selling it at a premium, you're selling it for scrap. And a lot of these companies right now are simply being sold for scrap. So it is wild to see, man, that prices are this cheap right now. And that's the thing. Usually, right before the bottom or close to it is when everybody begins to think that there is no bottom, that it's falling and it's going to fall forever and you're never going to see any gains. That is typically when you do bottom and start to run back up. And I know there's a lot of that sentiment. There's a lot of that doom and gloom going on right now. So I feel like we've either got to be close or, if we got a long way to go, I would be surprised. But I feel like there's a lot of that sentiment out there. Lost on ATR. Stupid trade, Armin. Well, there's always a chance for a rebound. Did you get out already? Are you watching the options on VIX Index futures? I am not, Rage Monkey. Dumb question, but are our stocks safe on Webull? JJ, I would say yes. The stocks are safe on Webull. The stocks are safe on Robinhood. The stocks are safe on Fidelity and Charles Schwab. There is a difference in being regulated by the SEC and having a cryptocurrency exchange where nothing is regulated. It's definitely not a stupid question, right? It's definitely not a stupid question. But here's the thing, I would be much more doom and gloom if somehow an exchange were able to freeze investors' funds with no recourse. That would start to blow my mind and have me question the entire global financial system if we start to see stockbrokers and banks freezing assets and not giving people access to them. That would be that would be tough. So, guys, for real though, if you call your bank, like, or if you try to go to the bank or spend your money on your debit card or something like that, and they deny you because they're freezing your assets, let us know. Like, let us know, because I don't want to play around with this crap. Red Pill Kid, honest thoughts on Safe Moon. Dude, I'm going to tell you, Red Pill Kid, I have not looked at Safe Moon in a very long time. Safe Moon and Shiba Inu coin were getting a lot of attention side by side back in like April, May of 2021. And at least for me, Shiba Inu coin became the winner and garnered much more attention moving forward from there. But Safe Moon was nice, and I don't really know anything about it at this point. But Safe Moon was nice in the sense that it did have that integrated burn mechanism, that they were going to be drastically reducing the supply over time and things like that. But I have not followed them, dude, honestly, probably in the last year, man. I haven't really paid attention to Safe Moon in like the last year. Yeah, Clay, it's crazy. Companies just above or at liquidation prices, and price could come down even more. Super values right now, all over the market. I'm waiting to buy for a bit and buy the true buy. Yeah, I watched a YouTube video yesterday or the day before. I forget what day it was. This kid, he's kind of like Daniel Mack or whatever that kid on TikTok's name is. But instead of going up to you in your expensive car, he was going up to people's houses. And he knocks on this one dude's house, obviously a millionaire. And he's like, dude, I love your house. I just wanted to know, we're doing a YouTube video. I wanted to know if you'd be able to tell me kind of what you do for a living. How'd you be able to afford a house like this? This dude was a retired hedge fund manager, okay? And he basically said, like, his strategy, he likes to play games, and the markets are just a game. So his strategy was, you have to find faults in the market. You have to find mistakes in the market. And one mistake is if something is trading above or below its value. And I do think, man, that with hedge fund managers looking at values and values right above liquidation, if we do see further downside, we're going to see so much buying here simply based on the actual price versus the I guess, associated value with that company, that it's going to lead to a massive influx in buying. So if we're not close to a bottom right now, I would be surprised. But this market has surprised me in the past, and we could absolutely continue to be surprised. So time will play out, and time will tell, but that's where we're sitting, and that's what we're looking at right now. My opinion, use multiple U.S. trusted exchanges. This way only, This way only, Total Cascade gets you. Yeah, so Dratske, read, man, Dratske, read. Look, diversifying your exchanges or diversifying your, like, where you hold your assets could be just as important as diversifying your assets. If Voyager goes down, you've got stuff on Webull. If Webull goes down, you've got stuff on Robinhood. If Robinhood goes down, you've got stuff on your Ledger wallet. If your Ledger wallet goes down, you've got stuff in a Trust wallet. So yeah, you could definitely diversify across brokers the same way that you would diversify banks, the same way you would diversify your assets, and so on. Click, can you look at Sundial's investors page and see their annual meeting page and explain 6 for me? Maybe? I don't know. Dude, what? Do you care about my birthday? Okay. Investors page, annual meeting page. Dude, I think I'm clicking on the wrong thing here. Annual General Meeting, July 7th? I don't know what you mean by number 6. You gotta tell me what you mean by number 6. Excellent question. Click. Do you know what time it is? JJ! What time is it, JJ? What time is it? Run some numbers, take a load off. Do it! How much longer do we have to wait for the moon? AMC Life. Soon! Soon moon. The moon is soon. The moon is always soon. I wonder what the gas fee is on 20 trillion Shiba purchase. Should have waited for Shiba Inu. Nah, man, he's getting in before Shiba Inu because it's gonna run up with Shiba Inu, right? He didn't want to wait till Shiba Inu and pay twice the price. On 10,000 shares, and it's hurting my back. The Sam, I feel you, man. I feel you. It's hurting a lot of people's backs right now, dude, because it's got nothing but downward pressure on it. All this talk about things going down, just jump up to 26 million Shiba. Nice, man. Dude, Chris is like a Shiba whale. Chris is secretly the guy that went out there and just purchased 20 trillion Shiba. I know he is. Clicky that likey. Listen to Remy and pull it to Nell. Clicky that likey button. I think we still have some more short-term pain before we hit bottom. Fed's still raising rates, at least to get to 3 to 4%. The war in Ukraine seems to be here for a bit longer still. Dude, we've got so much bad news going on right now. It is ridiculous that you guys the fact that you guys are still here. It takes a lot to still be here right now. I mean, it truly does. You guys are experiencing one of the worst bear markets that we have seen in one of the worst economic periods in history that has been going on. So, congratulations. For real. You are going to so easily be able to hold through a bull market when it returns. This bear market is going to be like it's your tattoo, man. It's your badge of honor for being able to hold through. Ridiculous. And truly deserving of a congratulations. Did anybody see gas prices drop for the holiday? Actually, I don't even remember looking at a gas station. Well, gas is probably like $4.65 or $4.70 around here, but I don't know exactly what it is. It's 1 o'clock. It'll be 1 o'clock here pretty soon. Juana, if you're listening, I miss you. Where have you been? Like, you don't send a super chat. Just send a buenos dias, Clay. I don't know how you say it. Buenos tardes? Is it still buenos? Buenos tardes? Man, Juana, we miss you. I think we'll buy another $500 of Shib. I'm already at 17,000 down on Shib. And hey, life is a risk. Ikaro. Life is a risk, man. Life is a risk. And the good news is when it comes to assets like this, they can easily turn in value, and in a 2-day period, you can be right back at where you were. So it is a risk, yes, but you often see reversals. A really quick question: if you had $2,000 right now, which would be your third or fourth? What would be your 3 or 4 coins you would buy right now? Ikaro, such a tough question that I'm gonna have to answer it the way that I'm doing. I'm not buying anything right now. I'm not buying anything right now, man. That it's just that simple. I've got a lot in USDC. I do have some coins. Like I've got some Shiba and I've got some other coins. Unfortunately I have VGX. But I'm not buying anything right now. So if I had $2,000, dude, honestly, I'd either just be sitting on a stable coin if you want to hold a stable coin, or I'd be sitting in cash waiting to see what happens next, because unfortunately, I do think we got some tough times ahead of us. Bad news for the market means good news for us. Let's crash harder. Hemi, if we crash harder, we got better buying opportunities. Click, cracked 100 and still holding for 2 weeks. Boom, shredder. Cracked 100 and still holding for 2 weeks. What are we talking about? Cracking 100? I don't even know what we're talking about cracking 100. Bear markets are the best. $4.19 per gallon, North Carolina. Oh, dang, $4.19 is actually a deal, man. It's like $4.50 here in Ohio. It's got to be more than $4.50, like $4.60 maybe. But I haven't seen it. I didn't see it yesterday. It does seem to be a perfect storm of poop going into the world right now. Historically, these mega downturns are the best opportunities to build long-term wealth. Exactly, Frodo. They are, man, and that's the thing. Historically speaking, every single downturn, we are so far up above that point right now that everybody wishes they would have gotten in at that point. And the only way that now is different is if history doesn't finally repeat itself, is if this is potentially the end of the era. So do you think it's possible that the whale that bought 20 trillion Shiba Inu coin is Ryoshi, and that is what he meant in his tweet? 20 trillion is definitely a lot. No, Steven, so I don't, man. This whale that bought 20 trillion, we can see right here that it's this wallet right here with 48 trillion Shiba Inu coin. I don't even know if this is an exchange wallet or whose wallet this is. But if we look at this, the transaction here, we can see that yesterday 20 trillion Shiba Inu coin were bought. 35 days ago, they bought 25, almost 26 trillion Shiba Inu coin. And the first time that they ever made a Shiba Inu coin purchase looks to be about the time that Shiba Inu coin was either running in November or pulling back after the November rally. I don't know where 121 days gets us, but they bought, I mean, it's always been a big wallet. They bought 2.6 trillion Shiba Inu coin at those prices. And honest, the 2.6 trillion, if it's around the time we were running, that 2.6 trillion could have been the same value as 20 trillion. So then they sold the 2.6 trillion. They sold everything. Like a month later, they sold every single coin they had. They had nothing. And then they bought 8 trillion Shiba Inu coin 56 days ago. And then 54 days ago, so 2 days later, they sold 2 trillion and they sold 3 trillion. I don't know if they were profitable on those trades. I'd have to go back and look and see exactly what the price was at these days. But let's imagine that they made a little bit of money on 2 and 3 trillion Shiba Inu coin there. And they were basically sitting on 3 trillion Shiba Inu coin flat. And then 35 days ago, they came in, they loaded up on 25 trillion. And then again today, they loaded up on another 20 trillion, hopefully expecting some sort of a rally that they can make some serious money on. So their wallet, they've got $497 million worth of Shiba Inu coin right now. But this is the wallet. The first transaction that it's seen was 121 days ago. I doubt that it was Ryoshi that was buying that. JJ says that's all I got. JJ knows what time it is, man. JJ says it's time to get hard. Like a diamond. JJ, dude, thank you very much for the 9-month member chat. Really appreciate all of the green names out there. And heck yeah, man. Now that's what I'm talking about. You should look at history a little better. Pudgy, what about history that we need to be looking at, man? What about history that we need to be looking at? You got to give me a little bit of an insight there. You got to give me a little bit of an insight about what we need to look at better. Florida gas did not move. Average today, 440. Yeah, I actually don't know as far as moved at all. I really think it's about $4.60 or so. Modest money keeps small bags in case Shib Sol Lunk pops. Heck yeah, I promise. Most people are down 50% or more and don't have much dry powder to buy the bottom. Still, when the squeeze play like AMC, GME, ATR start to rocket, apes will have a lot of money to buy the dip. Yes, they will, Frodo, and it's only a matter of time. $4.59 in Naples, Florida. My God, gas is expensive though. $4.59 we're starting to think $4.59 is cheap, right? No, $4.59 is still expensive. Yes, gotta look at history a little bit better. You gotta tell me what I need to look at a little bit better, though, dude. Isn't that only like 20,000 to 30,000? 20 trillion Shiba? No, dude. 20 trillion Shiba is like $200 million. JJ getting hard over there. Heck yeah, little Tim, what's going on? Good morning to you. I bet that well bought 20 trillion is selling it immediately after Satoshi makes his announcement and make 0.5%. Dude, if you make 0.5% on $500 million, what, 1%'s $5 million? Every dude made $2.5 million today. Like, if it goes up 0.5%, the dude made $2.5 million today. Not bad at all. Spending all my extra money on gas. Can't afford to buy this dip. Clownfish. It sucks, but it's true, man. It sucks, but it's true. It's true. Everybody is basically spending every cent they have on gas, groceries, and rent right now because inflation and all of these prices are out of control. Hey, bro, what are you doing to keep the coins out of the hands of these demons of decentralized exchanges? Shiba Daddy. Well, I am most likely going to be transferring over to a ledger here pretty soon with anything that I do have that is not either on Trust Wallet or Weeble. Unfortunately, dude, I gotta wait till they take their hands off of my Voyager. But, guys, it is 1 o'clock. Thank you very much for hanging out this morning session. Really appreciate everybody being in here, having a good time. Even though the market is red, we are still here every single day. Get your names in the chat right now. We'll do some shout outs and then we will be back in the 3 o'clock hour. But really appreciate everybody for hanging out this morning and keeping it a good live stream. We've got Shiba Daddy, see you later, Smiley Miami, JB, Lil Tim Tim, Remy, Michael Montclair, see you later, Clownfish, Shiba Daddy, Remy, Lil Tim Tim, Cassie, JB, Drastgray, maybe. Drastgray, it's tough. AMC Trapper saying peace out to the Diamond Handed Apes and the Shiba Army. Michael, Shredda, Kenneth, Puman, Philip, Edward, Cassie, see you later. Mike, Dark Matter, Kenneth, later to you. I don't know if SD's listening right now or not. See you later, SD. Stephanie, bro, if you're listening, see you later as well. We got Mike Pulowski, Frodo, goodbye to you. Chuck, later. Hemi Life, see ya later. Me, bro, yo, see you later, my man. Shiba Daddy, Pepe, thanks for everything. I did subscribe. Nice, Pepe. Thank you very much, man, for clicking that subscribe button. Really appreciate to everybody that has clicked that subscribe button. Remy, see you later, my man. All of you guys know what time it is. So if you want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, hope each and every one of you have an awesome day.